Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and today I figured I would share an interesting story about my experience with an Ouija board. So first things first, on an unrelated note, I'm thinking about possibly doing like a transformation makeover thing, because I was thinking like there's a lot of TV shows and stuff, and like sometimes I find myself like looking up tutorials on like how to like look like this character or that character for Halloween or for a convention or something like that, because I think, or just for fun, because I think it's cool like watching transformation videos like that. So I figured I might as well do some TV show star transformation tutorials, and I'm thinking of doing, if you guys know about the new season of Archer that just came out, I'm thinking of possibly doing a Lana tutorial because they're kind of drawn in like a comic book fashion, and I think it'd be really cool if I can draw in like the lines and stuff and try a new form of makeup while sharing my journey with you, I guess. Anyways, my junior prom is tomorrow, so I might do like a tutorial for my junior prom, or when I'm posting this, it might be today, I don't know. But I might be doing like a transformation video for that too, because I do enjoy doing makeup a lot. Alright, so this is my experience with
an Ouija board.
Alright, so basically I just had my first ever monster drink. And I was going over my friend's house with a lot of my friends that, well, two of which I'm not friends with anymore, but we were going to her house, and we were like, hey, like, she was like so excited because she just had gotten a Ouija board. And we were like, hey, let's use it, you know, like this really cool, because at the time I was probably like 14, so I had, oh, and by the way, I recently turned 17, so yay. I was trying to find like a 17 tag, but I couldn't find one. Anyways, moving on. So we were going to her house, and we all gathered around the board, and a few of my friends were like, are you sure we want to do this? Because like, you know, like it's an Ouija board, like it's scary shit, like we don't know, like there's nothing confirmed, like it could be fake, it could be real, like nobody knows, and we might never know because there could always be that one person moving the thingy around. So anyways, we all placed our fingers on the little platette thingy, the platelet or whatever, I don't know what you call it, and we kind of started asking it questions, and it would answer them. Like, it was weird. Like, we were like, oh, is there somebody here? Like, we did this, we were scared out of our freaking minds. Like, before we started, I looked up like the prayer to say before you do a Ouija board to make sure that like you don't accidentally like release like devil spirits. Like, I still to this day don't really know if I believe any of that. Like, I can't tell you like, oh yeah, I think it's real, or oh no, like it's totally fake. Like, I honestly don't know. So this isn't a video trying to be like, oh yeah, like paranormal shit is real, and at the same time I'm not like smashing it and saying that it's not. I'm saying that I personally still have no idea, like to this day, if this was one of my friends, or I don't know, because, you know, there's no way to really know when you're doing an Ouija board unless you're doing it like by yourself, but I've never really heard of that happening, and it's kind of scary to do it by yourself. We started off with like, oh, are you a girl? And they were like, yes. So then at first, when we first got the first answer, my friend was like, oh, hell no, and she got up and like ran, like, come back, so she came back. And then we asked it questions. We were like, were you ever human? And it was like,
Yes.
most of the questions you have to ask it are supposedly supposed to be like yes or no questions mainly. So we were asking it questions like, what's your name? And I forget exactly what it said, but maybe it was like my or something like that. Anyways, so we continued playing. We were like, oh, like, how old are you? And it kind of made us guess. We were like, oh, were you in your 20s? Or were you in your 30s? Or maybe, no, it was late 20s. I think she said she was like, and then we were like just asking it like weird questions like, how did you die? And at first she didn't tell us, and then we continued going. We were like, oh, was it like a murder? And she was like,
No.
we were like, oh, was it like a disease or something? And then she said, what kind of disease? Didn't tell us. Was it cancer?
Yes.
What kind of cancer? Didn't tell us. Was it lung cancer?
No.
And then we asked if it was brain cancer, and she said it was. And then we asked the questions like, did you have colored hair?
Yes.
What color was it? And she spelled out
Lavender.
and then we just, we asked it more questions. I'm calling it because I honestly probably was one of my friends, to be honest. I don't know, but it was really creepy. We were asking it more questions. We were like, did you drink? Because I was drinking my first Monster, so I was like, did you like drink Monster regularly? And she's like,
yes,
did you do drugs?
yes,
So I kind of like seemed like some kind of like emo chick, whatever. So we kept playing, and it just got really weird as like we kept going, and my friends were becoming like more and more scared. And at one point they all turned to me and they're like, you're doing this, Alyssa, you're so doing this. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, legit, like, I wouldn't do that because I honestly like wanted to see for myself if this Ouija board would like do anything. I don't know if this is a factual communication thing, because I honestly don't know, but like it really seemed like nobody was moving it, like it was
floating.
So I honestly can't tell you whether it was real or not because I don't know myself. So, but it was mad creepy, and we kind of got this like chill in the room. Like we all felt like something was off. Like it was weird. It was like a weird feeling, like eerie feeling, you know? So like, I don't know. So that was my Ouija board story. And then we tried to communicate with somebody else. Okay, after we communicated with her, we were like, let's try it again. So we went and we asked it if it was like a good spirit or whatever. And it automatically went to like, or I think it goes to like the moon if it's like a bad spirit. So we were going around and like it just immediately went right to there, like a pushing force. Like I felt it. And my friend, she got up and she like was screaming. She was like, no fucking way. Like she lost it because it was scary. Like, I mean, so after then, they didn't want to play it anymore because it scared the shit out of all of them. So lesson learned, unless you're willing to be scared shitless, maybe you shouldn't play with an Ouija board. So for future videos, I'm thinking about doing like a Netflix what to watch, because I personally like have a few series on there that like I find myself like occasionally like watching an episode or binge watching. Lately I haven't really had time to binge watch stuff, and I've been really busy with I had my birthday and then I got sick during the break. Like I was like, okay, this is the break I'm gonna film, and then lo and behold, got sick, so that didn't work out. Anyways, you guys can check me out on Instagram at justcallme_Alyssa. Really hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys again on the flip side. Bye guys.